Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I feel so different. Like never did like anything like this before. But if you're new here, my name is Jasmine. I do beauty videos, fashion, and if you want to see other kinds, just let me know, comment down below, or follow my social media. I'm always responding to anyone and always active. So yeah, as you can see today's video, I'm gonna be filming, as you can see by the title, I'm gonna be filming this foundation routine. So I use, if you watch my previous tutorials, I use the same makeup, I use the same products. I just used it a little differently, and I'm gonna show like in depth how I use it, why I use it like a certain way. I never explained that, so this video I'm definitely gonna go into all that. So yeah, I've been loving the same product. There's one new one that I've been loving. I'm gonna mention it. But yeah, please do not forget to subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up for more videos like this. And turn on your bell button right next to the subscribe button so every time I upload, you're notified. And let's just get to this video. So I did my eyebrows off camera. I feel like this is my least favorite part of my face is my eyebrows. So it's like the first thing I like to get over with because honestly, my brows are my least favorite to do in my makeup routine. I hate doing them. If I'm gonna be honest, like I love doing them when I'm not wearing no makeup kind of look. But other than that, I'm like, no eyebrows for me. Like I wish I could be like Jeffree Star and pull it off, but no. As you can see, I'm breaking out too, and that's because I just got my menstrual. So you know how that goes. But alright, so I'm gonna get very in-depth for this video because like I did this, it's a bit almost like the same steps, it's just a little bit changes. I want to talk more in depth about each step because it's like so, I felt like that was most important, like how I did it, not what I used but how I did it, because it's like I feel like it changed everything. But alright, so no eyeshadow. I feel weird not doing eyeshadow, but for primer I'm going to be using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Now I love this primer so much. I talked about it before, I'm not even going to mention. Now usually you could sometimes do your skincare like not skincare but like more skin prep, like moisturize, serum, eye cream, like right before your makeup application, and just go wait a few and then go with your foundation. But it's been a while since I did all that. I think it's been like 3 to 4 hours since I put moisturizer, everything on. So that's why I like to put primer, so I could just, my makeup could last longer, something to hold on to. And I want my face to like, yeah, my skincare still shows like, but I want, like I said, I want my makeup to last. That's why I apply primer. And yeah, and I want my skin to look refreshed again, if that makes sense. Now with these breakouts, if you have a lot of breakouts, I will just cover it before my makeup, like concealer, and then blend it. But honestly, it's not really like, I'm just gonna leave it. It's not that bad. Alright, so this next step, since I am gonna of course go straight to foundation, I wet my sponge, right? And I only wet it because I had to wash it because it was dirty. But I would let it, it's still a little damp, so I'm gonna let it sit there for a while it dries a little more. And then I'm gonna spray it with one of my favorite setting sprays. The reason why I do this is I feel like it kind of changed my foundation, the way it looked that day. Because when I did it, my last makeup tutorial, we seen it, my skin looked so bomb. So I noticed when I look back that my sponge was kind of dry, and I remember me having to re-wet it with the setting spray. So I feel like that's what helped it, kind of. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I feel like once you feel like there's no water coming out, then I feel like that's okay. It's a little like damp, but it's not like wet, which I like. It's not really water coming out either. I'm gonna squeeze it. So I'm gonna take my Too Faced Hangover Setting Spray. Honestly, you could use like any like hydrating or glowy or dewy setting spray. This gives me like a nice glow to it. That's why I like it. I'm gonna wet my sponge like all over. It's literally gonna like drench my sponge in this spray. And I'm just gonna like dry it a little bit, like that. Use my Hourglass foundation, my stick foundation. Just gonna apply that all over. And then I'm gonna use my Born This Way foundation, the shade Light Beige. So it's just that much I'm gonna put. I'm gonna dip my sponge in it and just blend it with the other foundation. I already mentioned why I like mixing these two, because I love the coverage of the Born This Way. I also love the finish, but I love the finish more to the Hourglass. That's why I use both. I feel like I want to add a little more coverage. Just take a little bit of the foundation. Alright, so for concealer, I'm gonna go with my Morphe concealer, the shade C215. Been using this concealer for the longest. I love this concealer because I feel like it's a big dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. It's a big dupe because it's way cheaper. Only $9 and it's full coverage. It's like a semi-matte, but not super like drying. I'm blending it all over my eye because I'm gonna apply a little bit of like eyeshadow there, not too much. Or maybe not really nothing. I just like don't want my eyes to be left out, my eyelids. Now also the step I'm going to show you next is very important. I think, like, I'm going to post a picture right here next to it. Like, I felt like my makeup looked so freaking great that day for some reason. I don't know what was it, but I think the steps I'm doing now is hopefully gonna like blend in my concealer, right? Now I'm going to take more concealer and apply like only like staying on the top. I apply a little bit more, just staying in that area. I'm gonna blend it again. Now I did this because I feel like that step helped my eyes look more like, at the end result, it looked way more like fuller coverage and the coverage I was looking for when I did this step. Alright, so now I'm gonna take my Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics powder in the shade Brighten Up, and then the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Now this step also I did a little, I'm just gonna show you. Take some of the e.l.f. and just set my under eyes with that powder only. Alright, so I only like to, I'm only using the e.l.f. one right now just to like set with the parts I need to set. Like my nose and my under eyes, I feel like those two places I need to set like with just the e.l.f. powder. And now I'm gonna mix both of them. So I'm gonna mix the e.l.f. one first. So I'm gonna grab some of the e.l.f. one, grab that there like that, and then I'm gonna go with the Jaclyn Hill on top. I kind of mixed it, but I like the Jaclyn Hill one on top because I feel like it's gonna give my skin a little more of the glow I want. I don't know, I honestly like, that's how I did it last time, so that's how I'm doing it now because I feel like that's what helped it too. I usually used, I don't think it's like a huge deal, but it's because that was my first time actually doing that step. I mean, I feel like I'm doing this differently because the Jaclyn, I usually just mix both like however and I just do it, but I feel like that day I remember me doing the e.l.f. one first and the Jaclyn Hill one, And I feel like that's why my face had that outcome too, because the Jaclyn Hill one blurs but also gives you that like glow. But the e.l.f. one is gonna set the face. The Jaclyn Hill one is not. So that's why. Alright, so I set my whole face already. So basically after this step is the normal routine I usually do. So I'm probably just gonna skim over it, just show what product I'm using and then use it, and then just one setting spray that I've been loving lately. So I'm gonna show that as well. I feel like that's what changed a lot of my makeup, and yeah. So I bronzed my face with the Hoola Benefit bronzer. I love this bronzer. Now I'm gonna contour my nose. I feel like this also, like, the way I contour my nose that day, I don't know. I like the way I did it. Now I'm taking the bronzer, the same brush I'm using to contour, and just blending it all over. I have like some color on that lid. Okay, so it's okay if it looks too harsh. You could just go with the sponge and blend it. I'm gonna blend it a little bit. But I'm also gonna bake, so that's gonna kind of help it too. I'm gonna bake using the e.l.f. powder. I usually use the Laura Mercier, but I want something a little less mattifying to bake. So, just gonna use that. So starting with my contours. Taking that powder way higher than I usually do. Let me know if you guys want like an in-depth contouring highlighting video. I could definitely do that. I did one before, but... And I'm gonna dust off all the powder or leave it there for too long. So I'm dusting it off, but also like tapping it in. Cause I still want like that coverage. So now I'm gonna use some apply my lashes. This is, so I talked about on my Instagram stories. This is the brand Beauty Creations, and I heard it I love Sadie here on YouTube. I heard her talk about it, and I love all her recommendations because her makeup is bomb. But this is the style Daydream. Looks like this. So she said it reminded her of like the Lily lashes. So that's why I was like, and they're only $7, you guys. $7, like you can't go wrong. So I bought like 2 of them. But I'm gonna try them on. But first I have to cut them. These. So I'm gonna apply them off camera. So I feel like, let me guys like give this video a big thumbs up or comment down below. Just let me know like what you guys want to see. Like if you want like a full-on tutorial, like me doing my brows and lashes included, or it doesn't matter, just let me know. But right now, today, I'm just gonna do it off camera. Alright, so I set my whole face already. Now I'm gonna... Alright, so I want a little more like depth in my under eyes. I want like... I don't want it just to be plain. So, the Hill Morphe palette. I'm gonna take this brown Homebody. This one right here. I like that brown because I feel like it's perfect brown for like my color eyes, dark brown. It helps it like pop out. I don't know, I feel like I need a little bit more bronzer on my top eyes. Okay, that's basically it. Now I'm just gonna set my face with some powder. My setting spray. I'm gonna use the... Alright, so I usually do blush after my everything, like that's usually my last step, and then highlight, lipstick and stuff. But I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna be using, so this has been my favorite setting spray at the moment, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. Oh my god, this setting spray is so freaking bomb. Like it smells like watermelons, and it just leaves my skin like, has a nice natural glow. It's not like over like the top, and it also has like a, it's not like a mist that is like really strong, like it's gonna in your face. It's like so fine, like watch. It's just very lightweight on the skin. Also, this spray. Also, this spray like has hyaluronic acid, which helps plump the skin. And what I also like about this spray, like it gives you tips on it. So like how to use it. So like they say, the more drier your skin is and the more like dewy you want your skin, they say hold it closer to your face, because I guess because the mist is so like lightweight that the closer it is, the stronger, you know, but it's still gonna feel like lightweight. So that's why I like to hold the spray like close to my skin. See that setting? Oh my god, that spray is so bomb. Like Now I'm gonna apply the blush. For some reason I like this stuff. I like using the blush after I set my face. I felt like I made my blush look way better and it stood out more. So I'm gonna go the Milani blush. I like to take my blush all the way, like all like that. And now I'm gonna apply some highlight. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill Flash Palette. It's my favorite highlight at the moment. I'm gonna use my Morphe M510. I like the first shade, Gleam. I like to set the Morphe one. I like to set the Morphe one after the damn. The Morphe one after the other one. I mean after I apply the blush. Damn, I think I kind of messed up my step. Damn it. So I usually set the Morphe one. I did it right after the other spray and then blush, but it's alright. I could just apply more blush afterwards. Alright, you guys. I didn't mention my lipstick because my camera was acting up again. But yeah, I'll link everything down below. The only thing, I showed everything, all the products on camera. It's been the same nude lipstick I've been using for a while. But yeah, I hope you guys learned some new tips. These tips help me make my skin look like this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and please do not forget to subscribe for more videos like this, or let me know what you want to see. Follow my social media down below, and please turn on the bell button right next to the subscribe button so every time I upload you're notified.